Welcome to Mega Events Inside the Winter Olympics. This is a special 5-week MOOC that investigates the workings, issues, the politics, the planning, the geography of the Winter Olympics. This MOOC is the first in a series on mega events, where we will in future explore the FIFA World Cup in Brazil and Expo 2015 in Milan, Italy, followed by the Rio Olympics in 2016. So as we start our series, I wanted to introduce the course faculty to you. 3 faculty members from Michigan State University have combined their interests to develop this program about mega events inside the Winter Olympics. My name is Mark Wilson, and I'm a professor of urban planning in the School of Planning, Design and Construction at Michigan State University. My colleague Eva.
My name is Eva Kassens-Noor. I am an assistant professor also in the School of Planning, Design and Construction and appointed at the Global Urban Studies program.
And Lisa?
I'm Lisa Robinson. I'm a librarian at Michigan State University.
The 3 of us have worked in close collaboration with the School of Planning, Design and Construction and with MSU Global to produce this MOOC on the Winter Olympics. Before we go into detail about the course we've laid out, I wanted to talk a little bit about why we thought mega events were interesting in the first place. Personally, I find mega events fascinating because of what they reveal about the society and host that produces them. On the surface, mega events are prestigious, glamorous events that gain a lot of attention. But I think there's a lot of value to be gained from digging beneath the surface to understanding how a mega event operates and how it reflects the society that produced it. One of the ironies of mega events is that they're presented as popular, future, positive views of the world, when in fact they are more often reflections of the past and reflections of the society that creates them. To me, they're microcosms, and as you study a mega event, you learn about the host society and about the interest presented in the mega event itself.
Well, what interests me most about these mega events is basically that they're ephemeral, yet have so much power to transform urban spaces, to transform societies. And personally, I'm most interested in actually the legacies they leave behind. Basically, what happens after everything is over. Did it benefit the host? Did it benefit the residents? Who won? Who lost? How does this event spread out across the nation? How are movements of these events traced throughout the continent? Do they have different impacts? Why they do have different impacts? So thank you very much and welcome.
I'm interested primarily in the social, political, and cultural aspects of mega events. My interest started in looking at World's Fairs and how science and technology is used and portrayed. But I think the same themes can be shown even in a sporting event, as international political, social, and cultural issues are played out usually in a peaceful way.
Over the period of our MOOC, we're going to have 5 different modules that explain different elements of the Winter Olympics. The first provides a background to the Olympic movement and talks about how the Olympics have evolved over time and how the Winter Olympics in particular have developed to be the event they are today. The second module will prepare us by exploring the different symbols used by the Olympics and by the different ceremonies and rituals we've come to expect from a mega event like the Winter Olympics. This section will prepare us to watch the opening ceremonies so that when we see things happening through the ceremonies, we have a sense of why they're happening and perhaps what they mean.
The third module will be about planning the event. What does it take to plan a mega event? What did it take to plan for Sochi? We'll go in particular about how host cities like Sochi approach the bidding process that the International Olympic Committee sets forth. We'll look at preparations spanning from how do you finance an Olympic Games, how do you prepare the infrastructures, and so forth.
The fourth module will cover the experience of athletes and spectators at the various sporting events and in the various venues. In particular, we will highlight some of the new sports that are occurring in the Sochi Olympics, and we will cover some of the notable past events of past Winter Olympics.
The fifth module will look at what happens when everything is over. In our academic English, it's called legacies. Legacies spans everything from short-term outcomes, from long-term outcomes, which impacts the society's experience, what happens to the infrastructures that were built, what happens, how often are the venues used post-event. So we'll basically give expectations, we'll bring in experts who give their opinion about what will happen with the Sochi Olympic Games and their legacies.
So what does this mean for you as a student in the course? Well, the first thing to remember is that this is fun. This is a way of enjoying something that is being shared globally. On one hand, it's possible to sit on a sofa and have the event wash over you. But what we'd rather you do is dig a little deeper with us, to join us as we look underneath the events, we look inside the event, to learn more about it. There's so much more satisfaction that can come from just a little background and understanding of what the event means. Some of our goals for this is first to just raise awareness. When you see something associated with the Winter Olympics, it's a way to be thoughtful, to understand a little bit about why it is the way it is. Looking deeper into the event provides more satisfaction and more enjoyment about how the event is unfolding. Also, this is an opportunity for you to join globally with people. The entire world will be watching this event. And to help us connect, we have developed mechanisms through the course website and through a Twitter activity that will allow you to connect with people all over the world who are sharing the same event at the same time.
In particular for the Twitter activity, we envision that you join us for the opening ceremonies. In preparation, we'll give you 1 or 2 questions that you can explore on your own so you feel prepared when we then post them on Twitter. That being said, we welcome any comments you will have. The main hashtag will be MSU Sochi, and the instructors will tweet from MEP updates. Another way to connect with us and to connect with your cohort is over our Facebook group. It's called Mega Event Planning. Feel free to post on it, share your experience throughout the entire MOOC. We're more than happy to read, try to answer as many questions as you have, but we also welcome you responding to other questions that are on that Facebook site. Other communication mechanisms we have is obviously through the website, and we will have discussion forums posted where we welcome any comments you may have. Finally, throughout this course, there will be guest lecturers who are posting videos, editorials on the website, and we are welcoming again any comments you might have for us or for your cohort.
In the interest of this as being a pleasant way to learn more and experience the Winter Olympics, the course is not officially graded. There will be opportunities for you to answer some questions, to participate in social media activities, and you can earn badges from answering some of the basic questions as we proceed. But the thing we're most eager to see is engagement and interest as participants look deep into the event. So really see us as a resource, as a companion. As you go through the Winter Olympics, take us along with you. We'll provide some insights. We'll also learn from you. We want to learn your opinions, your ideas. We want to share our experience with mega events, so that the end result will be, after our MOOC is over, that you will have experienced the Winter Olympics, but also learned more about the host, about the event, and about how mega events work.